everybody, it's a slot machine here, and we're live tonight with Gamblin, Granny, and Dice for this episode of Slot Speak. Hey!
Hey! Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
I do want to say hi to everyone in the chat, and as a heads up, we may not be able to get to everyone, so if you have any questions after the show, please leave them in the comments, and we'll try to get to them in the comments. Also, I do want to say a huge thank you for everyone for being here, and if you're new here, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing today, and if you want more videos like this in the future. So without further ado, I'm like wondering, how did you guys get into the YouTube community?
Oh, the YouTube community. Well, it started probably 3 years ago. Of course, probably just like everybody else, I was watching slot channels on YouTube.
Aww.
And Dice asked me one night, he says, "What the heck are you over there watching?" And I said, "I'm watching this gal play quick hits over here on this on this YouTube channel." And he says, "There's people that post videos?" And I said, "Well, yeah." So that kind of led from one thing to another. And then out of the blue, he tried for a year to get me to start the channel, and I just wouldn't do it because I was like, "Oh, I just can't do that. We don't have time for that. You know, we both work 2 full-time jobs, don't have time for that." And then we finally just decided that we were going to do it. So it's been just a little over a year.
Wow. Yeah, I think I remember when I got into the slot community, I was like 17 years old. I know I'm pretty young, but I originally started out as looking for Willy Wonka arcade cabinet gameplay because I really liked watching the people play like the Willy Wonka coin buster at Dave and Buster's. And by accident, I stumbled across, I think, SD Guy 123 from as my first YouTube channel, slot channel, and I saw it, and I heard this guy casting out the Willy Wonka game, and I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" I thought Dave and Buster's was a child's place, so I'm confused.
Yeah, we watched SD Guy. We watched
Sarah. Was your favorite.
Yeah, Sarah. I started watching her. And then we just started picking up, everybody else too. And, it just started being a lot of fun. And we decided that we were going to do it. And we launched the channel when we launched. And then we went to Vegas, March of 2020 last year to do our first filming. And we got like 2 weeks worth of filming.
Nice.
And then we were like, well, we'll come back in a couple of months and we'll get some more. And then boom, the world shut down.
Oh no.
And it was like, what are we going to do? We don't have anything. We can't film in Illinois because it's not allowed. So, the casinos were all closed. And so we just kind of
improvised a little bit.
Did our own little thing and just started getting involved, with everybody's chats and getting to know people. And this is just kind of where we're at right now.
Well, a year ago when we went to Vegas, we tried to get permission to record.
Yeah.
And we had 6 subscribers.
Yeah.
And the people we were talking to get permission with were like, they asked us, "How many subscribers do you have?" I think a total of 6 at the moment.
We have 6.
And hopefully hope that holds at 6. And of course, they wanted to let us know that, well, there were other channels that had, way more and 100,000. And I said, we're aware how small we are. Thank you.
Yeah, we got 6, and that's where we're starting at. So.
And it's been a blast ever since.
Yeah, it has.
And the people we've met, we've had a lot of guidance from other channels. Lucky Dog Slots and Brandon really mentored us a little bit in the ways of YouTube. The way YouTube works.
And how to set up things and the things that you needed to put in your description and all that kind of stuff.
Helped us greatly with our very first live we did out
in Vegas. Yeah. So we'd be lost without them.
Yeah.
But I met some fantastic people along the way. We just, it's just too many to name right now. But
Yeah.
everybody we've met, like for October, and people that we just correspond with.
And more people we got to meet yet.
Yeah.
So.
And now we're on Slot Talk
with Simon.
Yes.
It just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better and better. And
It does.
we've just enjoyed the ride so far, and just can't wait to see where it takes us.
Yeah. I also really love hearing about your story and how you got into the community. I'm really sorry that everything got shut down when you're trying to start your channel, and I cannot imagine how hard it must have been. Also, Rose, thank you so much for that $5 super sticker. That means so much.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh, Rose S.
Thanks, Rose. That was so sweet. And hi, Lori. I see Lori in the chat, and Jay Real. Lucky Dog's in the chat.
Speaking of one of our mentors.
Melba.
Also, Kevin P says, love the Cubs 2016 rally towel in the background. Granny, Chicago boys are here. Woo!
Go Cubs.
There you go, Ryan. Oh, it's Kevin P. That's right.
Thank you. Hi, Gregory.
Hey.
Phil Riri's in the house. Hey, Phil.
Thanks, everybody, for coming into Simon's chat tonight.
Aww. Thank you so much for being here. And also, hi, Melba. Love the Gamblin, Granny, and Dice Sniper. They're more than just a slot channel. They are a full entertainment duo.
We just like to have fun. I mean, we're pushing retirement age, and we kind of wanted something.
Well, you might be.
We wanted something to do, when we get done working, and this is perfect. This is perfect for us, and it's something we're enjoying, and
that we can do together.
Yeah, we can do it together.
Yeah.
So we do. That was kind of another thing too. It's just all about fun for us, and you guys all know that.
Mm. Yeah, I also find it pretty funny that as you guys are retiring, I'm about to launch into my career in a few years.
I find it amazing, Simon, that with you being 21, the interest that you have with the slots and stuff. Honestly, you probably know more about the slots than what I do. I didn't start playing slots when I was young. We just didn't have the funding to go out and gamble. We had our friends would try to get us to go to Vegas with them, and and we were like, no, we just can't afford to do that. Mm-hmm. We got the kids, and we got bills to pay and daycare and all that other stuff, and we just never went. And in fact, we didn't make our first trip to Las Vegas until 2010. That was our very first trip. And of course, now we're going 2 and 3 times a year.
And then we got the first trip after that. We loved it.
Yeah. But, we can afford it now. I mean, our kids are grown and married and out of the house. And, when your kids are grown and gone, you got a little money.
Definitely. I do. I'll side interrupt, but I do want to say hi to some people in the chat.
Sure.
It's okay. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Salts of Love. Hi, Loyal Box. Hi, Rose S. Hi, Gregory Brooks. Hi, Lucky Dog Slots. Hi, Brian P. Hi, The Big Jackpot. Hi, The Sock Cats. Hi, Johnny Geek. Hi, Kevin P. Hi, Phil Rage. Nice to see you. What's up, everyone? And awesome. I do ask that tonight, please keep the chat nice and respectful for our guests. And hi, Joanna. Nice to see you. What's up? So Kevin P. does have a question for all of us.
What is the goofiest thing you've ever seen at the casino?
What is the goofiest thing you've ever seen at a casino?
Well, there's a lot of goofy things. I mean, us that have been in the casinos, that we see all kinds of stuff. The goofiest thing?
I'm gonna say that kid at Bally's.
Yeah.
You remember the kid that was playing blackjack?
Yeah. He was sitting at the blackjack table. and he had, I don't even know how much money he
I don't
had.
know, but all of a sudden he had a stack of chips with him, and he wanted to be a high roller, or he thought he was a high roller, and there were other people at the table, and he started making bets for everybody at the table, like $100 and $200 a hand, and his stack of chips went from here to here.
I mean, I bet he had $5 grand
yeah.
at least.
Wow.
And then it went to nothing.
And it was gone.
And to watch his facial expressions when, he was splitting cards that you'd never split. He was hitting stuff you should never hit. And he had his girlfriend sitting there with him. And then everybody at the table kind of realized that this guy didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, no.
He was just kind of going, oh my gosh. Oh,
well, then he gets on the phone and he calls somebody because he wanted more money. And I mean, it was taking a little while for him to get his chips. So I don't know if he had an open account there or what, but he was wanting more money and he wasn't leaving until he was getting more money. But I mean, that was probably,
well, then within a few minutes though, we walked by him again and he was at an empty table.
Yeah, with his head all down.
With his head in his hands. I mean, that was just the goofiest thing.
Yeah. I mean, when you gamble, I mean, and we've all said this and we all know it. Have
your limit.
You got to have your limits.
Yep.
And, you've got to be strict with yourself. And if you're not, then yes, it's going to cause you some problems. I mean, sure. We'd all love to sit in the casino, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week and play and, and try to hit that big, that big jackpot. Yeah. Who wouldn't? I'm dreaming of that still today.
Kevin P, that was totally nuts. I mean, we walked by and there was a crowd gathering because this kid was betting. He probably wasn't much older than Simon. He looked to be probably, I don't know, 22.
Yeah, he was young.
I mean, he was a young guy. And
he was very young.
But we've seen the Scooter. That wasn't in a casino, but Scooter Elvis was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
We saw him on the strip.
Yeah, that was a funny one.
What else?
You see all kinds of stuff in Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean,
on Fremont streets where you really see the craziness.
Yeah.
But we love it.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we go back as much as we can.
Yeah. Kevin P does bring up that it was a sad story, and I do find it like saddening whenever somebody does not know their limits. It can be very heartbreaking and devastating to watch. Yeah. On the same I do sometimes have a hard time articulating some thoughts. So I definitely do find that when you gamble, you should definitely, like my friend Juicy says, you should definitely pay your rent, your utility bills, and like any child expenses you have. Then take the rest of the money, or like any money for that month's entertainment budget, and then that goes to your casino trip.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good questions coming up. Murtada Madam?
Yes.
Have you experienced a machine go out of service on you while you were playing it?
No, I have not, but I've seen it happen. I've never had a machine go out of service.
Not honest, no?
No. Nope.
And Debbie Barnes wants to know, what is the worst a slot neighbor has done or said to you?
I don't think I've really had any. I really never have had anybody.
No rudeness?
No, I've never had any rudeness. Of course, I keep to myself, and I like everybody else to keep to theirs because I'm not a table player. He tries to get me to play blackjack and craps and roulette and stuff, and I just am so intimidated with that because I don't want to do the wrong steps that can come with that.
That's where you'll find some rude folks is at the table games.
Yeah.
If you make a misplay on your blackjack, you might get comments. I've had comments made to me by a guy who thinks maybe he knows a little bit more, and it just
So I sit at my slots and I can do what I want, and nobody can tell me anything. When I pick out my slot to play, I try to find one, if it's not busy, I try to find, a slot that I like to play, where there's not anybody right next to me, you know, when I'm started. That way I'm the first one to sit down there. And if I need to cash out and move, then I won't feel bad doing that if somebody comes to sit down.
Penny D says, come to AC. We'll have some crazy neighbors.
We've never been to AC.
No.
Neither have I, but I do want to go. Definitely want to go make an East Coast trip.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really careful with tables or the idea of going to a table and the idea of like making snap decisions when your money is on the line is a very intimidating prospect for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's you know, I just prefer the slot. I love the slot machines. That's my thing. He's more of the tables. I will probably at some point, we will probably sit and film doing tables, but I just don't right now because I don't know. I'm just not comfortable. That's just not my comfort zone.
Same.
Getting her steps in and watching for hours. That'd be crazy.
I just kind of pass up that comment. That's a way to get your exercise in for sure. I might need to get that machine in my house for that reason.
Now, since we've been recording, we've had a lot of people asking us what we're doing.
Yeah.
Especially on this last trip in Kansas City. We had a guy. I don't know if anybody's watched the show Ozark,
Yes.
but there's a casino scenes in there where they actually kind of cheat the machine with a phone and got it hooked up to the computer. He thought we were doing.
He thought that's what we
He
were
thought
doing.
we were doing. This guy comes up and just goes.
He was real nice about
Oh.
it. Just he was just a player in there, and he was like, "I gotta ask you guys,
What are you doing?"
What are you doing?"
And I said, "Well, we're filming for YouTube. We have a YouTube channel." And then he brought up the Ozark show, and I'd seen that show and knew the scene he was talking about. And he said, "No, if we were cheating the machines, I think we'd be arrested pretty quick."
Yeah.
So.
I'm glad he was nice, and
We've met.
I'm glad he was nice, and kind of another subject on the same note of like when they keep playing the machines is I'm wondering, do you ever find that worthwhile to chase a max out major or grand?
You'll sit at it. If it's
I'll sit
maxed
out
out,
a maxed
you'll
out.
give it a shot.
I'll sit out a maxed out major. We did that this last weekend. There was some $1,000 maxed out majors, but you don't know when they're gonna hit. It could be maxed out for weeks before it even hits, unless you're Lori Leckbox.
Yeah.
she'll get it.
If you're Lori, then she can sit down. She can get those majors in a snap.
I think she just winks at that major. Just boom.
Yeah. So what Lori does is pretend I'm sitting at the machine. She goes up to the machine. She sits down, and as her hand hits the button, it hits.
Oh,
That's Lori Luckbox for you.
I did have a good line hit this weekend on Wild Nugget. We did a short on it, so it was.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, it was a nice one. And we did get some good content.
Yeah.
We did get some good content this trip. So
Yeah,
we
Kansas
will
City
have
was a
some
very
videos
nice
coming
casino.
out.
Yeah, very nice casino. We'll be going back in about 4 weeks.
Yeah, we're going back May the 14th and 15th. So we'll be able to hopefully hook up with Blue Collar again when we get over there.
Yeah.
So
He was super guy.
Nice.
Again, everybody we've met,
everybody's
it's
just so nice.
Been great, and I mean, we really don't have a bad YouTube experience.
No.
Really, if they even mentioned.
No. Nope.
Other than everybody's experienced the sub count dropping, and then we'll go up and it'll drop and go up. And
There's Blue Collar.
that's just
Blue
part of it.
Collar's in here.
Blue Collar's in
I
here.
didn't see him come in.
Let us mark.
Hey, Blue
saying
Collar.
hi. Gambleholic Queen Slots is saying hi.
Oh, hey, I didn't see her either.
She's saying Lori is that lucky. She is that lucky.
I mean,
Shaka Slots. Welcome.
yeah, it's Lori's a very, very lucky woman. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Oh, and also when we went this weekend, I took Wayne's chip with me. And so I think Wayne was watching out for me.
She did well. Now, we did a live stream on Friday night that we did not lose.
No, we were actually up. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I think $200 or $300.
You started playing on house money. And
Yeah.
we got to keep our lives right at about an hour or
Yeah.
so, and hour and a half tops. But we played a good solid hour and
Mhm.
cashed out with a whole $1.50 profit.
Yay! We
So-
are
Yes.
losers.
So did not lose. And then Sunday's live stream was a loser.
It was, but it was fun. It didn't matter because we still came home.
Yeah,
up.
we were still
Yes.
up. We were still up. Yeah, really well. So
Definitely.
Kansas City Ameristar guys, if you're in the neighborhood, we're going to be there probably once a month here for a little bit.
Mm. I gotta make a trip down there, and also definitely thanks for reminding us for the hashtag Loyal Lockbox Forever Wayne. He was a really special person in this community, and it is so amazing to hear that you guys brought his chip.
Yeah. When we went to Vegas in March, I forgot it. I left it sitting on my computer,
And how did we do in March?
not all that great.
We came home to the negative.
So when I came home, I put his chip in my purse, and so he's with me all the time.
Yes.
No, Wayne would ask you where your glasses are, though.
Yeah, he
He
would.
was in all our picking and scratching lives, and when we were scratching lottery tickets,
Yeah.
he'd always, Gigi, where's your glass? And we never met the man in person, but his personality came out through the chat so much. He was so smart and just witty, quick with a comment. Oh, just a joy to having anybody's chat. He really was.
Yes. I really wish I got to know Wayne in person.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet him this trip, and he was going to come. He was going to come over
March,
for a day or two and hang out with us. And unfortunately, I feel just so terrible that we didn't get to do that experience.
Good. Dan the man slots has got a question.
Yeah, he was wanting to know if we stay
Anywhere on the strip?
Anywhere on the strip or only downtown. We prefer downtown. That is just of course, everybody knows the El Cortez is our
home base.
That's our home base. Yeah. We love the El Cortez. And Pomsey just did a review on the Cortez, and you got to go check out Pomsey's review on it because it's great.
Yeah, that suite that he was in was pretty sweet.
If we do stay on the strip, we prefer Bally's just because it's center, it's center strip. It's not fancy. We've never had any issues there. We love the swimming pool there.
We've stayed at Caesars.
And Caesars was great, except in October, don't go to the pool because you don't get any sun because the sun's already shifted. So we learned that. So we won't go back to Caesars just only because of that. We've stayed at Mandalay. We've stayed at New York.
That's it for the strip.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely want to check out these hotels when I go down for Lucky Dog Weekend. I definitely want to walk through all the hotels when I go down for Lucky Dog Weekend in June. I'm definitely going down. And also going back to Love Travel Slots question, before I forget, is when did you, Josh, get into gambling, or do you both prefer scratch offs?
No, love. I prefer the slots. That's my thing. And of course Dice's table games. But here in Illinois, it's very extremely hard to get permission to film anywhere. It's against the gaming board rules. I have tried at a couple of different casinos and have been denied. And I'm to the point now to where if we can't go to the casino and film, then why go? So if we go, it's just for a fun trip. There'll be no recording. But yeah, I prefer the casino better than the scratch offs. We do the scratch offs just so we can have something to do.
It's fun, and it's fun. We kind of got into the scratch offs because JS.
Yeah, JS Slots got us started on that.
When JS was doing his Friday night scratchers.
Yes.
And when he took a break from that, he said that, that Friday night slots open. If we wanted to jump in there and do
Mhm.
something. So that's when we kind of came up with the guitar picking and scratching. And
Fun.
Of course, everybody loves dice on the guitar.
Yes.
oh,
Let's hear dice right now. Do you think we need to hear dice on the guitars?
you want to hear a little something?
Heck yes, definitely.
Okay, how about a
Hi, Kilauea. Hi, Phil Riri. Hi, Sauce of Love.
oh, speaking of Kilauea, we've got a video we're going to drop that we had lunch with Kilauea slots.
Yeah, we did out in Vegas.
At the Cabo Wabo on the strip. An awesome day. Had awesome food. Had awesome company. So be sure to check that out when we drop that.
It's getting close. He's about got it done.
This is dedicated to Wayne's A Slot. He asked me to come up with a song. It was kind of just a real quick funny story. He said, "Can you come up with a song based on that Vapor song, Turning Japanese, and just come up with some words like, and then come up with words like," and he pretty much wrote it up.
He wrote it all out. He just wanted us to put it together.
Pretty much wrote it out after there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so. Remember this part? Wayne's A Slot, he's so hot. Wayne's A Slot,
We like him a lot.
Wayne's A Slot, Wayne's A Slot.
He's not a thought.
No.
Rest in peace, Wayne.
Yeah. Oh, what a
We love it. We do that every Friday night for him. I mean, it was just something that he had us put together for one of his videos. He did it for he put it in the opening for one of his videos.
The Samurai.
Wild Samurai.
Wild Samurai.
Yeah.
Now people are putting prayer emojis for in the game. Is
Oh, in the game, yes, he is.
you know about this?
Yeah, he's having some stomach issues. I believe I'm correct with that. Is that right, Simon?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've not heard anything from In the Game, but definitely please pray for In the Game. He's a really good supporter. He definitely somebody who's like in the community, and praying emojis for Wayne would be very appreciated.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, In the Game is a huge supporter.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he sure
Thank
is.
you, What Squad Says What, for bringing this to our attention tonight.
Yeah, Melly says he's had In the Game's had some surgery.
Oh.
So speedy recovery there, and hopefully maybe he's watching from his hospital room. Buddy, get better. We miss you.
Listen you in the chat. Hi, Doug.
Okay, let's go get that money. We did in Kansas City. Well, she did in Kansas City. That's for sure. Now, I've got some questions for you, Simon.
Yes.
Okay, you ready for this?
Ready.
What's your favorite color?
All right. My favorite color is purple.
Purple. Okay.
Okay.
Write that down. Like purple.
Purple. Okay.
Okay, purple.
Yes.
What's your shirt size?
My shirt size is medium.
Medium.
Okay.
Write that down.
Purple and size medium.
Okay, just wondering.
That's all we needed to know.
This kind of things I wonder about during my day.
Yes. I have to say, I do wonder about some stuff during the day too.
Say that again.
I do wonder about some stuff during the day too. I'm sorry I forget. Sorry if I butcher your name, but Motonda Modelum, is it allowed for other countries to play in casinos in Las Vegas?
Is it allowed for other countries to play casino?
People from other countries.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that come in
Yeah.
from all over.
Yeah. There's all kinds of.
There's all kinds of foreigners that come in. So
Sure.
yeah.
I would. Yeah.
I mean, to my knowledge.
Is it allowed for other countries and play casino in Las Vegas? Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, now with the COVID restrictions, there could be maybe some countries won't let them out right now, but
Yep.
But yeah, as far as regular goes, yeah.
Yeah, I have seen people come into the casinos from like China and like literally
Yeah.
everywhere from Asia, China, Asia, and like literally every play part of the world imaginable.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
then the man slot says, yes, there you have to pay taxes immediately if we get the jackpot. And Rosas is saying, Rosas is asking, it's a slot machine. How did you get into slots?
How did we get into slots?
Or you?
Or you?
Me, actually, I just thought so. It can be a question for the both of us.
Okay.
So
you go ahead, Simon.
You go first.
All right. So I got into slots when I was looking at pictures of arcade cabinets, and I ran across an image of an IGT S2000 double diamond slot machine. I immediately fell in love with the way the slot machine looked, like the geometry. And ever since then, I've been like, long story short, I've been really into slot machines, and that's how I got into this community. What about you, Gamblin, Granny, and Dice?
Well, I mean, first of all, that's what I love about Simon is every make, the maker, the model, Aristocrat, IGT. I mean, all what machines they make, and probably know the payout ratios on them. I would imagine.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you study. It seems like you just study the slot machine.
Yes.
Companies
and see. We got into slots because, well, actually, I got to go back a little bit to my mom and my aunt and uncle, which they're in the chat, so they can.
Grandma Joanne and Joyce, you guys know them. We love them.
They will agree with this. They actually started going years ago, and we always made fun of them because they were like, "We're gonna go down to the boat and go out and go gamble for a while." And we're like, "Oh gosh, they're gonna go and lose. They're gonna lose their money, waste their money."
What we say back in the day, but quite a few years ago, we actually had river boats when the gambling opened up in Missouri and Illinois. And you can go out on the old-fashioned riverboat, and
that's how you could only do it, was if the boat went out on the river.
And they had all kinds of slot machines, and of course the table games. And
so we just kind of made fun of that. And then, my mom would come home and she'd be like, "Well, I won $200 today, or I won $400 today," and all of a sudden, I wanted to try it. I just wanted to try it. I was scared. I was nervous because I was like, well, I'm going to put $20 in this machine. What am I going to bet?
Was the first time we went with Dave and Vic? Is that when we first went?
The first time we went down to Missouri with them, with some friends of ours, and we took $50.
$25 a piece.
We took $25 a piece, and they laughed at us. And of course, in 10 minutes,
it was gone.
We're out sitting on the bench, for about 2 or 3 hours while everybody else is in their gambling. And we're like, we can't that's just throwing money out the door. You might as well just roll down your window and stick a whole handful of money out and just let it all blow away, because that's what it does.
It took us a while to go back.
Yeah. And then once we started going, I started winning, and I was like,
this is easy.
This is easy money. I'm going to come home. I won $500 today. I took $200 and I'm bringing home, $700. Easy peasy. Well, of course, that's when we're going to go back tomorrow night. We're going to go back next night. We're going to go back next weekend.
Your mom says at that time we thought that only old people played slots. And now we're the old people.
Yeah, we're now the old. Yeah. We're now the old people, because that's what we do. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I love the slots. They are fun, but we do keep our limits. That's the big thing. Good. You can't stress that enough to everybody that's wanting to try it. Save your money, pay your bills first, and use your limits.
Well, the extra money is if you have extra entertainment money.
Yeah.
The casinos are fun and can be profitable.
Yeah.
But count on losing your money, because most likely that's what's going to happen.
You're going to. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. And definitely when you go to a casino, I can't stress it enough. Know your limits, and even if you feel tempted to play, and if you spent your entire budget for the night, it's really hard and sometimes really tempting not to do, but definitely walk out the door if you can.
Yeah.
Immediately walk out the door. And also, Mela Bay is asking, what is top on your bucket list as far as gambling? 15 buffalo heads, unicow, hitting ground, etc., etc.
Well, we still have not hit the 15 buffalo.
There's a bucket list one.
So, we still need to do that. We still have not gotten the unicow, although
You don't play that much.
I don't play moolah a whole lot. It's not really one of my favorites. I know everybody loves to play it, but moolah's, I'll play it, but it's not really one of my top games that I play.
But hitting a grand would be
Hitting a grand.
You've had majors.
Hitting a grand would be probably the most important one that I would have
That'd
to
be
put on the very top.
That'd be the immediate big money winner.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I have not gotten the super grand chance on any of the games yet, so I'm still waiting to be able to push that little button to see what I'm going to get. I have been very lucky. I mean, my mom and my aunt will confirm this too. I mean, before we started the channel, I've hit $5,000 at a local casino back a few years ago on New Year's Day. And then I've hit 4 years ago.
She was in the casino 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes and
on free play.
Yeah, on free play. And then bam, $5,000. I had to go get her mom. I go, you're going to want to see this. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then I've hit $4,800 jackpot at the same casino. I've hit a $2,000 jackpot at the same casino down in Alton.
Blue Collar's got to go back to work. Thanks for coming in, Blue Collar.
Thanks, Blue Collar.
See you next month, buddy.
And then, out in Vegas, I hit 3 in one day. And so, I have won jackpots. Unfortunately, we weren't doing the channel yet.
If we have one regret about YouTube, it's that we did not start it earlier.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago when we went and just started, our first time in Vegas would have been great videos, because we didn't know really a whole lot what we were doing. A couple of country kids out in the big city, and we're just wow.
Well, the very first time we went, we took Joanne with us, and I'm like, Mom, what do we bet here? I didn't want to push the wrong button. I put $20 in. I wanted it to last, just a little bit. And she said,
bam, $20 bet. Oh,
well, that one's gone.
But we wish we would have started this sooner. I think somebody was asking.
Yeah, I really wish I could have started the casino portion of my channel sooner.
Well, Simon, you're so young. You got many years ahead of you.
Thanks.
And
well, you're young, you're smart, you know what you're doing.
So just take your time, take your time on everything.
Good things are going to happen for you.
Like I said, we didn't go to Vegas for the first time till 2010. And that was our very first trip that we went. And so you got many years ahead of you. Vegas is always going to be there. It's coming back full strength right now. And, hopefully everything in this world will get back to a normalcy.
Same.
And, so you got a lot to experience in your life ahead of you.
Love travel slots. Sometimes that happens that way. Not filming big wins, but when not recorded, but it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah.
When it hits and you watch that machine just blow up in front of you, you're like, oh my, it's the ONG moments, and it's
true.
It's fun.
Yeah, I definitely remember when I was doing my first live stream by myself at the Grand Z Casino after my birthday. I remember putting a $20 in the Wheel of Fortune machine. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing on this planet. In terms of putting $20 in, and the next thing I knew, it was down to $12 and 3 spins. After I was halfway through reading a chat on YouTube.
Yeah.
Quick. Cash, bye.
Yeah, it can just go real quick. And that's why it's called gambling. You just never know.
Yeah. It can definitely be a pretty nerve-wracking endeavor at times.
I thought Blue Collar was leaving. He popped back in. His biggest win was winning my wife in a poker game.
Oh.
How sweet. Also, I did see that Carrie your slot had a question, but I can't find it, unfortunately. So if you did have a question, may you please retype it in the chat.
We got a good crowd in here. 48 people watching now. Thanks everybody for coming in. And 49 thumbs up, so that's good.
Heck yes. Thank you so much, everyone.
Juicy just came in.
Juicy.
Hey, Juicy.
Slots and Shots, a bunch of great channels in here.
Yeah, there is.
So you're like the go-to talk show now for slot channels to get all the info, to get all the scoop on everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, Ellie.
That means a lot to hear, and it's really appreciated.
Rosetta hit a grand jackpot.
Oh, yes, she did.
That would be sweet.
Yes, she did.
Melly loves slots.
Who had a question, Simon?
Kayla slots, but unfortunately, because of the chat speed and how far I can scroll back on StreamYards, I can't find it anywhere in the chat, unfortunately.
Okay.
What was the name?
Kayla slots.
Oh,
I'm going to put it in the chat. Hang tight, everybody. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, we're just scrolling back in the chat.
Yeah, I don't see it. I can't find it either.
If we missed anything. And again, if you've got another question, just pop it up.
Yes, that'd be great. And also, while we can see if we can find the question, I'm like wondering, do you have any superstitions when you play the slots?
Any superstitions?
During a bonus, you won't stop the machine.
Yeah, during the bonus, I don't like to stop the machine. I know when we've been live a couple of times and we were in a bonus, I have stopped it, but I do not like to do that. I like to let the machine do its own thing in a bonus. Whether that means anything or not, probably not. That's just me.
Yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do like, especially when I am live, I do like to let the bonus play out because I get really excited. I really enjoy seeing how everything is about to play out. And thanks Carrie Slot for letting us know. We did already answer his question. J Slots is now asking about the bucket list.
J-Rill's bucket list. Yeah, we as far as gambling goes, the 15 head club we'd love to get into.
Same.
Hitting a grand.
Yeah, hitting the grand, that's the big one.
That'd be probably the first 15. We play a lot of Buffalo. So
yeah, Buffalo's it's one of my favorites.
I think one of my bucket would be getting a full screen of Buffaloes. I have not seen that ever.
Neither have I.
Slot Babe just came in.
Hi, Slot
Babe. What's up?
So she Love Travel Slots agrees with your not stopping during a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I just, like I said, I mean, I don't know if it means anything or not, but I just think stopping it, I don't know, would take it out of its rhythm, I guess. I don't know.
Well, but some of those bonuses do take forever to rack up.
They do.
Too.
Yeah, they do.
You know, when you're sitting there and it's kind of doing all its little invisible line things and it's done racking up, but it still hasn't moved on to the next replay. Then you might smack it.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, I usually give it like 15 to 30 seconds, and by the time 30 seconds is up, that's when I go, let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it okay if I share some things on my bucket list?
What'd she say?
What was that?
Also, do you guys have anything else to say?
Oh.
Or was it just my feedback?
Well, would like to. I mean, as far as Vegas, stay in a Cosmo wraparound suite was on our bucket list.
Yeah, we've never stayed at the Cosmo. Yeah. So we want to do that. I mean, as far as something, fun. Although, hotel rooms itself, that's not really one of our big things because you're never in the room. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're going to be in a Cosmo wraparound room, I'm going to want to spend my whole time in there.
Yeah, Cosmo is gorgeous.
It is. I also hear that Cosmo is pretty recording friendly as long as you follow the recording rules.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I definitely want to gravitate towards Cosmo. And next market you is asking Granny, what is the most you ever bet on a machine?
Oh, I mean, I'm not a high roller. I don't like to do just minimum betting all the time. When I'm starting out at a machine and for like the day, I'll keep it, in the middle, and then I'll change the denom. I'll start changing the denom. I never used to change the denom. I was always pennies and pennies only. And then I would just go up and down the board. But recently here, I've gotten into doing, changing the denom around. Jay Real does good changing the denom. Lori, everybody does. And so after watching them play, I started doing it too.
Well, when you get up on house money, you'll bet up
Yeah.
$10. And didn't you tell me on this Kansas City trip you were smacking a couple $12.50s?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a couple $12.
On house money, if she gets up a little bit, then have you ever done a $25 bet?
I have done a $25 bet. In fact, on this last trip to Kansas City, I accidentally did a $25 bet.
Oh no.
And I mean, that can happen, so you gotta, really watch what you're doing. It was okay. I was up, as long as I'm up on, on winnings, I'm okay with, trying, because you never know when you're going to get a bonus.
Yeah, if that 25 bet would have hit. Now, so is that the most you bet?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember
25?
going. I really never. Well, we have been in the high limit. We've been in the high limit at the D, and
I thought we were keeping that around $10 and $15 bets at the most during live streams.
But I mean, you can win on small bets too. That's the thing.
Jay Real says, "Go undercover, Granny."
I know, Jay.
Undercover, Granny.
I'm gonna have to. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Slot Babe has done $100 on accident and almost left the casino.
Oh, no.
But if that would have hit, see, you never know.
Johnny G says, I'm into Gigi at $25 a bet. I will not do that. I mean, and not on a regular basis. I just will not do that on a regular basis. I have done it, yes, on purpose. But I don't know. My average bet's probably anywhere between $2.50 and $10, and then I'll change the denom around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the highest I bet on my own is $2, and that is what I feel comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to stay in your comfort zone.
Yeah, you got to stay in your comfort zone, Simon.
Now, if you get a machine up and you want to walk, that's a good time too.
Mm-hmm.
Take the money and run. That's also another smart move.
You can always cash your ticket out, put it up, and then put another $20 in. And like my mom always used to tell me, you make that count for something. When you take that home, you make that count for something. So I would always come home, and I would pay, I don't know, I'd pay whatever was due. I'd pay the electric bill or the water bill, or, make a extra car payment or something, with it, just so I can say, hey, now this, one of these times I'm going to go with Lori and we're going to go buy Gucci purses.
Have fun.
You better win some, better win some big. Well, we bought our plane tickets to Vegas on your winnings. I mean, we've come home when you hit that $5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a free trip to Vegas.
Yeah, we bought that. We bought our laptop. I mean, anything.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The $5,000 put a new roof on our house.
Yeah, the $5,000 went towards our new roof on the house.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we used for that. So hey, it went for something good.
Yes.
You can stay in the comfort zone. Yeah.
Jay Real says, "What are your top 10 slots?"
All righty. Here comes the question.
Kilauea says he saw GQ West bet $1,000 a spin.
Yes. What game was it?
Oh, she says whatever. Yeah, Jay Real wants to know top 10 slots. Okay, well, quick hits. Quick hits is always a go-to. That's one of the first ones I started out playing was a quick hit. the original quick hits.
And then the Playboy quick hits.
Yeah.
You were killing on those.
Yep, the Playboy quick hits and regular quick hits. Let's see. Oh gosh, J-Reel 10. Of course, the Dragon Links, Lightning Links,
Ultimate Fire Links.
Ultimate Fire Links. I do like old school too. I mean, I like the Triple Star 7. That's what I won my $5,000 on. They are boring. I mean, they are boring machines. You know, they don't do all your bonuses and everything, but man, when you get the
that's where you hit that
$7, yeah, when you get that and that hit that $5,000, that was awesome. I will play those.
I mean, that's your biggest hit has been on old school three reel, sevens.
Yeah,
that was your biggest win.
I haven't. Of course, it's not around anymore because they change out all the games. There used to be a game called what's from the TV game show, Let's Make a Deal. Oh my gosh. That was so fun. So if anybody ever played that,
hey, Tracy Ford,
that was just so much fun to play. Let's see, what else is there? I'm trying to think what else. I'm at a blank. There's just so many.
All the Buffaloes.
Yeah, all the Buffaloes. I love all of the Buffaloes.
I mean, the first thing, on a casino, you usually look for the Ultimate Fire Links, the Dragon Links,
Lightning Links,
and Lightning, those type of games.
Yeah.
If not, if they aren't close, then you might hit the Buffaloes.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Diamond has become one of your favorites.
Buffalo Diamonds.
We've had some real good hits on the Buffalo Diamonds.
One of my favorites, but we like the old school Buffalo too.
Yeah. So that's to be named 10. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I mean, you don't have any other.
Well, if I go Buffalo Gold, Buffalo Diamond,
well, and recently the Bags game.
The Bags game. That's the new one too. Yeah.
Lion Panda is probably that's one of your go-tos.
I know. Well, J-Real likes to play that Fortune 88. We played that this weekend too, and we didn't have any luck on it. I've played it before, and I've had okay luck on it. Dancing Drums
Explosion.
Yeah.
You've had up and down luck on that.
Yep, that's true.
Not so much this weekend though.
Yeah, I didn't do well this weekend.
It seemed like the Lightning Links, the Wild games, and the Buffalo Diamonds were your killers.
Yep.
Whoops. Thanks for pointing out that I was muted. Nacho. Oh, no.
We okay?
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
The Buffalo game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's like hitting that $25 button. You just hit the wrong. Wrong button.
Yeah, it was all the time.
FNS Slots. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, FNS and Tracy Ford.
Killaway is asking, do they serve antacids at Gucci? There was a fun day for us hanging with Killaway Slots.
Yeah, he was fun.
We did a live from the if you want to watch, we did a live stream. It's still up from the Cabo Wabo, and he was just a trip to hang out
he's
with.
A lot of fun.
He's a funny guy. He's great personality. We'll be dropping that restaurant review in a couple of days. But
Let Us Market You. Yes, we did play Mighty Cash Sunday. Did you like it? Or we didn't play Wheel of Fortune. The Mighty Cash, it was fun. I like Mighty Cash too. There was a new version of the Mighty Cash that we played. Yeah. That wasn't, all that great, but
that's the one with the tiger. I can't remember the name of the one.
I can't either. But the regular one we played, the tower one was fun too.
Now this weekend at Kansas City, it was pretty packed. They had some kind of promotion going on with some of their upper card level people, and
they did. They had
the Friday night and Saturday night. The casino was pretty packed. So we got a lot of play in, mainly in the mornings, didn't you?
Yes. Oh yeah, the mornings were the best time to go.
What is the max bet on machine? What is the max bet? You played Money Kiss.
Yeah, I think in Las Vegas the max bet on the machine is $5,000 a spin.
That's the wow.
Wow.
In Las Vegas. And also,
TC. All his favorite machines are ATMs.
Yeah.
ATMs on blast.
I like the money changing machine. You never lose. I put a couple bucks in, I get a couple bucks in change. You never lose at those. Oh,
FNS slots.
Mackenzie Roach is in. You two are way too kind. Kill away slots. Oh, no, we're not, because you were just an awesome. The first time we met him was out in Vegas, and he, came across the street. He was staying at the Bellagio, and that Cabo Wabo was right across the street. And again, it was a perfect one. If you had a perfect day in Vegas, that was it. Mm-hmm. The weather was awesome. Okay, the only thing that could have made it better was if the fountains behind us. Because if you watch that live stream, if the fountains were going off, would have been right behind us. It made a beautiful scene, but they were working on them that morning, so we didn't get the fountain show. But eating a lunch out there on the strip like that, you get the people watch, and, down below, and it's just amazing. And we had amazing food and amazing company. And again, we love Kilauea slots.
Oh, I really hope that you guys can meet again, since you guys make a really dynamic duo trio for the live streams.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, can I share some of my favorite slot machines?
I didn't hear what she said.
What are your favorite slot machines?
Can I share some of my favorite slot machines?
Sure.
Before I forget, when we're on the subject of slot machines, my favorite slot machines are Buffalo Gold, Autumn Moon, Double Blessings, Dancing Drums, Dance Drum Explosions, Double Diamond, Panda Magic, Dow Storm, not Lightning Link at the moment, and Gamma Hot Queen Slot says he'll make you bet $100.
That's funny. Let us market you says Sammy Hagar cooked their meal. LOL. I wished. We always miss Sammy Hagar out there in Vegas by just a couple of days, it seems like.
DC has a funny story, but yeah, everybody's got funny stories out in Vegas. Something going on.
Yep.
Now, do you have plans to visit Vegas?
Yes, I do. I'm visiting Vegas in June and July. In June, I'm going from the Wednesday the 23rd to Sunday the 27th for Lucky Dog Weekend.
Oh,
okay.
Then in July, I'm going from like the 11th, from July 11th to July 14th, and that's when I might go to New Orleans to visit family. After I'm done with Vegas, fly to New Orleans to visit family. So that's like the 2 times I'm going to Vegas this summer, and I really hope that we can meet up at some point.
That will be fun.
hell yeah.
Yeah, you will have a good time.
You're gonna meet some fabulous people.
Oh.
Some great channels. I mean, they're gonna love you, and you're gonna have a blast.
Oh. Thank
Melba
you.
says, yeah, Melba missed y'all by a couple of days. Yeah, she did. We'll all get together one of these. One of these days, it's all going to come together.
Yeah, it will.
It's hard for everybody to plan their, when you still have full-time jobs and you try to plan your vacations and whatnot around that. But I mean, we just look forward to meeting, everybody that's that's in our chats and has supported our channel. I mean, we love you all. I mean, really do. Again, our YouTube journey has just been nothing but joy and fun and rewarding. I mean,
it has.
Definitely.
That's why we do our Friday night lives, picking and scratching from home. It gives us something to do together, hang out and chat with some great channels. If channels want to come in and network a little bit, we love that. That's how you grow. That's what we did. Get active in the YouTube community, participate, and show the love, and the love comes back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And the one thing I really love about YouTube is the social aspect and the social element. Ever since quarantine and the pandemic, YouTube has been my biggest social outlet. and where I can really feel like a community coming together.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's what started JS Slots' Friday Night Scratchers. Was the pandemic, things were shutting down and we had nowhere to go and you couldn't visit with anybody other than on YouTube.
Yep.
And we do the StreamYard, and he'd pull people up and scratch tickets, and we just it was like hanging out with people without having to leave your house.
Definitely.
And being out in there it was so fun.
Yes. Also, J-Roll Slots, thank you so much for dropping Gamblin Granny's link. Please be sure, if you have not already, please subscribe to Gamblin Granny for some for like a lot of fun content and potential live streams. And also, YouTube has gotten me through some of my loneliest days.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's it's been there for for us all to be able to still communicate with the outside when we've all had to stay inside during all of this.
YouTube's probably what kept a lot of us sane, just somebody to chat with, somebody to watch.
Yes.
When the 3-shot challenges went around, I mean, we kind of invented stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jay Real, thank you for dropping that link.
Thank you, Jay Real.
Talk about bucket lists. I mean, Jay Real lives in Illinois too.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to hook up with him sometime here in the near future.
We've got. I mean, he's 3 or 4 hours away from us, so we got to get hooked up with him.
Definitely.
Again, it's the people that we've have met. I keep saying this. I hate to repeat myself, but the YouTube community that we've grown accustomed to seeing every Friday night in our chats. We feel like we have met you. We feel like you're our friends. You're our family.
It's true.
We love watching your well, first of all, your slot chat show is awesome. We love seeing who you have on. And in your drawing shows,
you are just
awesome.
That
amazes me. I mean, people like you and like One Mighty R. I can just sit and watch you guys. I can doodle around a little bit, but I mean, you guys are just
just
awesome.
Fantastic.
And I like watching that kind of stuff, and
fantastic.
Other people do too.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, thank you.
Melba, Simon, you have an amazing smile and adorable laugh. See, you do.
Thanks. And since we're at the top of the hour, does anybody have any last questions or any last remarks?
Welcome in. Real Twinning is in.
Hey, Real Twinning.
Hey, Real Twinning.
Hi, Tracy Ford. I didn't say hi to you earlier.
Well, Courtney's answering Melba. Yeah. Any other questions or?
Yeah. Any last remarks before we wrap up the show for tonight?
Well, thank you, Slot Babe. Says you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
And I think she means everybody. That's
yes, everyone.
I mean, this show should be taken off. I mean, Slot Talk. This is just fun. What now? What are you laughing at?
Pull up Melba's question. What products do you use on your beard?
A variety of products. I use Great Before Shave beard balm and a beard oil and a splash of Crown Royal every now and again.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
That's really good to know. And guys, do you think it would be possible to play one last riff of the night on your guitar? If that works for you?
Play us out of here a little bit.
One last thing, Simon. We want to, Dice and I want to thank you for asking us to be on tonight. We really appreciate it. And it means a lot that you even thought about us being a choice. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
No cherry cough syrup. No, the Splash of Crown. That's it. FNS Slots has got the right idea. Well, everybody, if you enjoy Simon's show, be sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You can't resist that sweet temptation.
Smash that bell notification.
Like and subscribe.
Really?
Thank you so much.
And
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for everybody for coming in.
You're very welcome. I do want to say good night, everybody, and I hope you have a great night. Also, if you have not been already, please be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to Gamblin Granny for some more awesome content, especially that amazing Friday night show. And thank you so much. Bye-bye. See ya.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Cheers,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Cheers.